Hello, hello friends, this is Prashant. Today I'm going to start with Standard 9, third chapter, Part E Numericals. From many days, say, I got this request from student. I want a 3E numericals. We are finding it very difficult. Right, so for them, this is nothing but page number 80, right? Page number 80 of Standard 9, Selena. First numerical, this is 3E numericals. We are doing only 3E numericals in this video. First numerical, the force of attraction between two bodies at certain separation is 10 Newton. Means F1 is given as how much? 10 Newton. What will be the force of attraction between them if the separation is reduced to half? Now initially we'll take D1 is the distance between two bodies. Now D2 becomes half. D2 is what? Half of D1. And what they want from this is F2. F2 is question. Now since we know that the force is directly proportional to product of their masses and it is inversely proportional to distance. So since masses are same, so I can write here force is inversely proportional to what distance square. So F2 upon F1 is equal to D1 upon D2. This is D1 as it is, D2 is half of D1. The whole square. D1, D1 cancel. 2 goes up, that comes out to 4, 2, 4. So F2 is equal to 4 times F1. Now your F1 is how much? It is 4 times 10, which is equal to 40 Newton. This is what? 40 Newton is a force. Check the second one. Write the approximate word. Right? Underline the word approximate. Weight of a body of mass 5 kg. Now what is given? Mass. How much it is? 5 kg. What is the assumption made by you? So since they want weight is equal to m into g. Now they are saying the approximate word. So g ka value I will take it as 10. It is 5 into 10, which is equal to 50 Newton. What is the assumption? Assumption is g is equal to 10 meter per second square. This is our assumption. Check the third one. What is given in third? Calculate the weight of body of mass 10 kg. What is given? Mass. How much it is? 10 kg. Now, in kgf and in Newton, g ka value is given as 9.8 meter per second. First of all, W is equal to what? M into G. What is M over here? 10 into G is how much? 9.8, which is 98 Newton. This is your first part. Now second part, since W is equal to M into G, which is 10 into 9.8 Newton. But 1 kgf is equal to 9.8 Newton. Instead of this part, I'm replacing it by kgf. So I can write here W is equal to M, that is 10. It is kgf. So the numeric, these two values are same, but this is in SI unit, this is in gravitational unit of force. Now in MK system, gravitational unit of force is expressed as 1 kgf. This kgf. So 1 kgf is equal to G Newton. G over here is 9.8 Newton. Okay, this is the third one. Check the fourth one. State the magnitude and direction of force of gravity acting on a body of mass 5 kg. What is given? Mass is how much? 5 kg. Now from this, g ka value is given how much? 9.8 meter per second. What is force of gravity? F is equal to m into g. M is 5 into 9.8, which is 49 meter. What What is the force? Force का direction रहेगा vertically downward. Direction is vertically downward. Check the fifth one. What is given? The weight of body is 2 Newton. W is equal to 2 Newton. What is the mass of body? M is question mark. G is given as 10 meter per second. Since W is equal to what? M into G. This is 2 is equal to M into 10. M का value हो जाएगा 0.2 kg. 0.2. Check the next one. That is question number 6. What is given in 6? Weight of body on Earth's surface is 98 Newton. The weight of body on Earth's surface is 98 Newton. Where is the acceleration due to gravity? G on Earth is 9.8 meter per second. What will be its mass and weight on Moon? Where acceleration due to gravity? Weight on Moon is question mark. G on Moon is 1.6 meter per second. Okay. Now सबसे पहले what we write here? Weight of Earth is equal to M into G of Earth. So from this I can write here. This is mass is equal to weight on Earth upon G on Earth. Weight on Earth is how much? 98 upon 9.8, which is equal to 10 kg. Mass is what? 10 kg. Now next part, weight on Moon. Weight on Moon is equal to M into G. It is 10 into 1.6, which is 16 Newton. It is what? 16 Newton. This is 6. Check the 7th one. A man weighs 600 Newton on Earth. So weight on Earth is how much? 600 Newton. What would be its approximate weight on Moon? Right? What is the approximate weight on Moon? Now, since we know that acceleration due to gravity on Moon is 1/6 that is on Earth. The acceleration on Moon is 1/6 of acceleration due to gravity on Earth. Now here multiply both the sides by M. So it becomes M into G is 1/6 M into G. So this is weight on Moon is 1/6 weight on Earth, which is 1/6 of 600, which is 100 Newton. How much it is? 100 Newton. This is one thing. Check the 8th one. What is given in 8? What is the force of gravity and weight of a block of mass 10.5 kg? So your mass is given 10.5 kg. G ka value is given as 10 meter per second. Now since force of gravity F is equal to mg, which is also equal to weight of the ball, so I can write F is equal to W is equal to M into G. M ka value 10.5 into G10, that comes out to be 105 Newton. This is very, very, very important. Check the next one. 9. 9th onwards, topic is different. Check the 9th. What is given? A ball is released from a height and reaches the ground in 3 minutes. So we'll consider this is our platform. Right? Ball is dropped from certain height. So ball is dropped from here to this. This is its path. This is the path of ball. Ball is dropped from here. So initially ball is at rest. So U is equal to 0. Body is freely falling, so your acceleration is nothing but acceleration due to gravity. What is the value of acceleration due to gravity over here? 9.8 meter per second. It is freely falling. Reaches the ground in 3 seconds. T1 is equal to how much? 3 seconds. Find the height from which ball was released. The h is question mark. And the velocity with which it reaches the ground. Now this is very easy part. Since first part we have three equations, three kinematical equations right here. Three kinematical equations. First is V is equal to U plus AT. S is equal to UT plus half AT square. And third equation is V square is equal to U square plus 2AS. These are three kinematical equations. Now over here, I will use this first because I want height. To write here, since S is equal to UT plus half AT. This S is nothing but H due to 0 and plus half into G into T1. It is half. G ka value is what? 9.8. T1 matlab 3 the whole square. We get something meter. It is 44.1 meter. It is a height. Now what they want also, what is the velocity with which it reaches the ground? For that, since V is equal to U plus AT. This is 0 plus GT1. Substitute the value 9.8 into 3 the whole square. It comes out to be 29.4 meter per second. 29.4 meter per second. That is the 9. Check the 10th one. What is given? What force in Newton your muscle need to apply to hold a mass of 5 kg? Obviously, mass is given. How much it is? 5 kg. Right? Now, how much force, weight they want? G ka value is not given. It is written as 9.8 meter per second. Weight पूछा है मतलब force is equal to m into g, which is 5 into 9.8. 49 Newton. What is the assumption? Assumption is G is equal to 9.8 meter per second. This is the assumption. Assumption is what? G is equal to 9.8 meter per second. That is the answer. Now check the 11th. What is given in 11th? Now what he is saying, this is the platform. Now from this platform, body is thrown vertically upwards. This is the way body is thrown initially. It goes to maximum height. And in second case, it return back to ground. There are two cases in this. In the first case, ball is thrown against gravity. So right here, U is question mark, right? First here, final velocity is equal to 0 because body will go here, it will stop. The final velocity is 0. A is equal to minus G. A is equal to what? Minus G against gravity. And displacement is H1, which is equal to how much? It is 20 meter. It is 20 meter. Now time we want to find. What is time T1? This is the first thing. In second part, while coming downward, this is while going up. So first of all, we'll start with the while going upward. Right? Your which formula do you? S is given, G is given, and time we want. So I can use this equation as S P square is equal to U square plus 2AS. This is 0 is equal to U square minus 2gh. H is here u square is equal to 2gh. U is equal to root of 2gh. The values you substitute, you will get u as 20 meter per second. It is 20 meter per second. Now, since second part, v is equal to u plus t. 0 is equal to u minus g t1. T1 is equal to u upon g. It is 20 upon 10, which is equal to 2 seconds. इतना आ रहा है 2 seconds. अभी next part is what? While coming downward from top. What is u over here? 0, because it is initially horizontal. It is freely falling. A is equal to g. V is question mark. Right? तुम्हारा time t2 रहेगा. Is a question. So we'll use same formula. V square is equal to u square plus 2as. This is v square is equal to 2gh. V is equal to root of 2gh. If you solve this, this comes out to be again 20 meters per second. So we write time. I want time. So v is equal to u plus 80. This is 0 plus g into t2. t2 हो जाएगा v upon g, which is equal to 2 seconds. Therefore, what they want here, total time of journey. We can write here total time of journey is capital T is T1 plus T2, which is equal to 2 plus 2, which is 4 seconds. How much it is? 4 seconds. That is the now next part. It is 12. What is given in 12th? In 12th, what we have, a body is dropped from the top of a tower. So body is dropped from the top to the ground. Body is coming down. So u is equal to 0. It acquires a velocity. The velocity, final velocity when it reaches ground is 20 meter per second. ठीक है, g का वैल्यू दिया है, it is 10 meter per second square. What we want, height, this question. We'll use v square is equal to u square plus 2as. This is v square is equal to 0 plus 2gh. H is equal to v square upon 2g. This is what? Substitute the value 20 square 400 upon 2 into 10. Answer is 20 meter is the height of the tower. Check the 13th one. 13th question is exactly same as your 11th. What is given? A ball is thrown vertically upwards. It returns 6 seconds later. From this ground, ball is thrown upward. It goes to maximum height and again coming back to the. So ऊपर जाने के लिए time is say t1, नीचे जाने के लिए time is t2. But what is given? t1 plus t2 is capital, which is 6 seconds. So t1 is equal to t2 is equal to t upon 2, which is 3 seconds. ऊपर जाने के लिए time कितना लगा? 3 seconds. नीचे आने के लिए time लगा 3 seconds. Now g का value is given. So we write here while going upward. While going, can I write this part as your a is equal to minus g, right? Your u is question mark. Okay. Then your t1 is equal to 3 seconds. G का value is given how much? It is 10. It is 10 meter per second square. First of all, what we want is a height of displacement. So can I use this equation? We have that equation as v square is equal to u square plus 2as. This is 0 is equal to u square minus 2gh. U is equal to root of 2gh. 2g ka value 10. H is how much? It is H is also question mark, right? Yeah, H is also question mark. So I cannot use this formula because there are two unknowns. So from this we can use P is equal to U plus 80. This is 0 is equal to U minus G T1. U is equal to G into T1. G ka value is how much? It is 10. T1 is 3. 30 meter per second. This is the one. Abhi, what they want from this? What is the maximum height? So I can use now here S is equal. Yeah, I can go with that part. S V square is equal to V square is equal to U square plus 2AS. So 0 is equal to U square minus H. H is equal to U square upon H. U is 30 into 30 upon 2 into 10. Here is the 15. This is 45 meter. How much it is? 45 meter. This is about the 13th. Check the 14th one. 14th, what is given? A paper is thrown vertically upwards with a speed of 20 meter per second. Right, so U is given. How much? It is 20 meter per second. It is thrown against gravity, so A is equal to minus G. Time is given. T is how much? 2 seconds. So T is 2 seconds. No, not whatever. T1, T2. It's only simply T. T is equal to 2 seconds. Now, G ka value is given. How much? It is 10 meter per second. To find the how high will it go? So can we write here S is equal to ut plus half at square. H is equal to ut minus half gt square. It will be something meter. It is the one. Check the 15th one. What is given in 15th? How long will a stone take to fall down from the top of building 80 meters high? The displacement is a height which is 80 meters. Right? Time पूछा है मतलब T is question. ठीक है? G का value is given as 10 meter per second square. S is equal to U equal to 0 because body is at rest. Body is dropped from here. It reaches the ground. Here U is equal to 0. It is A is equal to G. Right? S is equal to UT plus half AT square. S matlab H is equal to 0 plus half GT square. It is half G का value how much? 10. T matlab कितना? That is time पता नहीं. That is equal to 80. Right, into T square. ये क्या हो गया? 0 0 गया. So T square is equal to 16. T is equal to 4 seconds. Time will be how much? 4 seconds. Check the velocity. Velocity there. V is equal to U plus 8. This is equal to 0 plus G into T. How much G is 10 into 4, which is 40 meter per second. This is the velocity. Check the 16th one. 16th what is given? A body falls from the top of a building and reaches ground. This time is given. How much? 2.5 seconds. This 2.5 seconds. Body falls from W equal to 0. It is A is equal to G, which is 9.8 meter per second square. What they want from this height S puja. Since S is equal to UT plus half AT square. H is equal to 0 plus half GT square. Half G is 9.8, T is 2.5 the whole square, something meter. That will be the. Check the next one. 17. It is given in 17. A ball is thrown vertically upwards with an initial velocity of 49 meter per second. Right? Now what is given? Ball is thrown vertically upwards. Means here is a ground. Ball is thrown against gravity. Right? It goes to maximum height to again return back to the ground. On ground. Right? So what is given? Initial velocity is given. U is given 49 meter per second. Over here, final velocity will be 0. It is going against gravity. A is equal to minus G. When it is coming down, U is equal to 0. Right? A is equal to G. Find the velocity to नहीं पूछा. Time t2 is question. Your time t1 is question. So first of all find the maximum height attained. So I can use v square is equal to u square plus 2x. This is 0 is equal to u square minus 2gh. H is equal to u square upon 2g. U is how much? 49 into 14 upon 2 into 9. And the 5. This is answer will be 122.5. This is 70. Now time पूछा है तो time कैसे मिलेगा? Since v is equal to u plus 80, 0 is equal to u minus g t1. So I can write t1 is equal to u upon g. U is 49 upon 9.8. It is 5. अभी second part के लिए देख. Second part में के लिए क्या होगा? Since we have v is equal to u plus 80. This is v is equal to 0 into yeah, I can go by another method also. Now since t1 is equal to t2, so t2 कितना हो जाएगा? t1 जितना, that is 5 seconds. तो अभी total time, right, of flight, total time of flight हो जाएगा. Capital T is equal to t1 plus t2. t1 is how much? 5 plus 5, which is equal to 10. Right. Check the 18th one. What is given in 18th? A stone is dropped freely from the top of tower and reaches the ground in 4 seconds. What is given? T is equal to 4 seconds. It reaches the ground, matlab U is equal to 0, A is equal to G, which is equal to 10 meter per second. What they want here, find the height of the tower. H is question. Since we have S is equal to UT plus half ET square, 0 plus half G into T square, half G का value is 10, T is 4 the whole square, something meter is a height. अभी 19 देखो. What is given in 19? It's a very important question. This is a well. This is a well. In this well, till this point, there is a water. Not the water. This entire part is water. A stone is dropped from this top. That's a drop. That stone reaches the surface of water. And from here, sound is produced. This ball is dropped with the initial velocity 0. It is freely falling with the A is equal to G. हमें T1 is given. How much? It is 20 seconds. हमें displacement ढूंढना है, which is question. And दूसरा, when it strike this surface, sound is produced. That sound will take time t2 to reach the source from the top. T2 is the time t. For that, velocity of sound is given. How much? It is given as 330 meter per second. First of all, I will use this formula. S is equal to ut plus half at. This is h is equal to 0 plus half into 9.8 into 20 the whole square. I think G ka value is given as 10. So to use G as 10. So if I substitute this value, h comes up to be 2000 meters. It is what 2000 meters. Now since we know that speed is equal to distance upon time. So can I write here therefore time, which is distance upon speed. So can I write here t2 is equal to this distance is how much? It is h upon v of sound. This is how much? 2000 divided by 330. This comes out to be 6.1 something. Actual value is totally different, 6.1 second. And therefore find the time when echo is heard. So right here time when echo is heard is nothing but capital T. It's T1 plus T2, which is 20 plus 6.1, 26.1 second. Right, now we'll go with the last sum. Last sum, what is given? Just check this question properly. There is a building. So first of all, this is the building. This is the base of building. Ball is thrown from the top of building. It goes to certain height. It reaches to this height, and from here, again come back to ground. This is the actual path. Just check. Body is thrown from here with the initial velocity. How much is that initial velocity? 19.6 meter per second from the top of tower. Your A is equal to minus G because against gravity. Your final velocity equal to 0. Time T1 ढूंढना है. But displacement S1 is also question. So we'll go step by step. Now one more time is given. Second part में body, मतलब time taken by the ball to move from top of tower to maximum height and from maximum height to ground is capital T, which is equal to 6, which is given. No, not 6, it is 5 seconds. From this we can write T2 is a time taken by the ball to reach ground from the top of the maximum height, from the maximum height. So T2 is question mark. Okay. So your A is equal to G, your U is equal to 0, and V is a question mark. So we write here while going upward from top of building. Right? So we write here V square is equal to U square plus 2AS. This is 0 is equal to U square minus 2GH. This is S, that is your H1, right? This is H1. So I can write here therefore H1 is equal to U square upon 2G. U matlab it is 19.6 into 19.6 upon 2 into 9.8 and the 2 गया. So 19.6 meter. ठीक है. अभी question क्या पूछे? Find the height of tower also, which is H. which is question योग। फिर इसमें H2 हमें ढूंढना है। H2 is question। अभी देखो, now since now P is equal to U plus AT, 0 is equal to U minus G into T। T1 क्या होगा, U upon G। U का वैल्यू कितना है, 19.6 upon 9.8। This is equal to 26। Time कितना होगा, 26। So therefore I can write here time taken by body from top of maximum height to ground is T2 is T minus T, which is 5 minus 2, which is 3 6। This is your time T2 is equal to 3 6। ये आ गया डायरेक्ट। अभी while coming downward from maximum height, is that value? This is V is equal to U plus 80। This is V is equal to 0 plus G into T2। G का value is how much? 9.8। T2 is what? 3। This comes out to be 29.4 meter per second। हमें S2 H2 ढूंढना है। For that I will use S is equal to UT plus half AT square। This is H2 is 0 plus half G into T2 half G का वैल्यू 9.8, T2 मतलब कितना 3 volts, you will get something meter। And therefore height of tower is nothing but your H is equal to H2 minus H something meter, which comes out to be 24.5 meter, right? That's it for this video, friends. Please do subscribe my channel so that you will get the notification of project. Thank you so much.